business is hard, and anyone setting up a business, you might be doing it with a partner. There might be two or three of you, but fundamentally, most businesses are run by one or two people, and you will bring on staff, you will build a team and do whatever, but there's a lot of pressure on one or two people that are trying to hold it all together. And that is stressful and draining and hard. You can have total confidence in what you want to build and your idea, but it's a lot easier if you have the support of some other people who understand your industry enough that they can challenge, that they can question, and that they can help you make the most of your idea or your concept or your goal, your dream, right? Both from a testing perspective, right? So when you're on your own, it's easy to think through a problem and come up with a solution, and it's really hard to question that solution because you've done that work, right? You got there, that was probably the right answer, let's carry on. And so you need some people to ask, well, why? Or what about this? Or what happens when this thing doesn't work out? How are we going to deal with it? So having people you trust to challenge you, to coach you. Spend a lot of time in the barista competition field. So, every year building a routine, learning these things and being judged by people, which is, awful. And whenever you set up a business, you're going to be judged, by all your peers, but also all your customers, right? They will decide whether it's worth X amount of money to have this experience or this coffee. The best bit about competition is you very rarely do it alone. Either formally or informally, you have friends helping you along for the ride. You will be coached by your peers, by the people who are willing to judge you or shadow you or do whatever. And that is the most joyful part of the competition experience. It can also be the most joyful part of the business experience when you meet other people, maybe who you don't need to work with every day, right? So you don't need to pay them, who can offer advice and help you be the best that you can be, or help your business be the best it can be. And I think CFF offers that opportunity because there's a group of experienced business leaders with a wealth of experience, but also a range of experience, because that's also important, that will support these new business owners with their best awareness of how to resolve some of the challenges of setting up a business or structure, which is hard when you're doing something for the first time, who will challenge, who will support, who will also just provide, let's say, guidance and support on a journey. And I think I've very fortunately been in a position where I have worked in a number of businesses with, investors of different kinds, startups with like a founder who led the way with their own money and took the risk, or bigger businesses where there's like a family firm putting money in and stuff like that. Investors are hard, but they're also important, right? But investors and money is just one part of it, which most businesses need, and what they should be more selective with their investors, because what you need is care and alignment of values and a broader understanding than you can bring yourself, that external validation or that external critique that you can trust, right? Which also means it can't just be like you pay someone for an hour to look at your business plan and they give you some feedback and they wander off. It's always a long game because things change over time. The needs of the business, the needs of the founder, the individual, the team changes over time. So having somebody who cares about your business succeeding and has the knowledge to help you do that, I think they are really valuable assets for any new business.